Welcome to the channel. Yamaha has announced that it will stop manufacturing motorcycles in Pakistan. In our today's discussion, we shall talk about the root cause framework or the root causes and the failure analysis related to the exit of Yamaha from the Pakistan market. The first important reasons why Yamaha has less, that is, governance and management failures. In most of the cases, before being taken over by the Yamaha management from Japan, Yamaha was a family controlled structure. It was known as Daud Yamaha Limited. The decision was concentrated and there was no decentralizations. Decisions were taken by exclusively by Daud family. The management lacked collective wisdom and independent professional leadership. No employee product market strategy teams and slow to adapt versus Honda professional and data-driven approach. Workforce was not justified, limited inflow of new ideas and technical expertise. In a way, it has all along been a stagnant organization. Group think and the reliance on traditional approaches. Number two important reasons which we can consider is product and market fit failures. That is, कोई market research नहीं, misjudge consumer psychology. Entered with 125cc premium bikes only and ignored 70cc mass market, that is about 70% of the demand. इस सेक्टर को Yamaha ने total neglect किया. Yamaha was misaligned with buyers whose priorities has have all along been price, resale value, and fuel economy, and Yamaha totally missed this point. Weak marketing strategy. Yamaha focused on youth or lifestyle instead of reliability, resale, and affordability. The third important reason is, and that is related to the product costs and localization issues. It was highly, company had been highly reliant on imported components, which were subject to foreign exchange shocks, duties, and supply chain volatility. Yamaha did not leverage Pakistan was vendor-based, already serving Honda and Chinese companies. वेंडर्स के वसी नेटवर्क का उस तरह फ़ायदा नहीं उठाया जिस तरह होंडा ने उठाया या इनके काउंटर पार्ट चाइनीज असेंबलर ने उसका फ़ायदा उठाया. फिर हायर रिटेल प्राइस. Yamaha bikes became 2 to 3 times costlier than United and Road Prince 70cc. Result: no cost competitiveness, no ability to fight price wars. चौथी वजह market and ecosystem weakness. Weak dealer and service network. Yamaha was urban centric. Rural and peri-urban customers were underserved. The product has poor resale value that resulted in low sales volume low demand in used market, which further discouraged buyers. Thin sales volume. The peak volume of Yamaha has been about 23,600 motorcycles in 2018 and 2019. It almost collapsed with the volume of 5709 in 2024 to 25, whereas the break-even required minimum 70,000 units per year, which could never be achieved, and that was the biggest failure of this company. Then the external and macro pressures on the company. Atlas Honda has all along been dominant in the motorcycle market with the shares about 90%. It has deep localization base, distribution network, and resale trust. Aggressive Chinese brands that were United and Road Prince, etc. They were extremely low price alternatives flooded with 70cc market. Macroeconomics environment, there had been inflation, rupee depreciation, and high fuel prices. Which these were the reasons which triggered and ultimately result in the failure of the company. Skews Yamaha's import, heavy model, and buyers' affordability. Six, one very important reason, strategic location misstep. Yamaha plant was located in Karachi, far from the main consumer base in Punjab, that is home to about 55% of the Pakistan population and the biggest motorcycle market. This is very important point, rather very big point. Atlas Honda, what Atlas Honda did, it built its plant in Sheikhupura, Punjab, close to its largest customer base and vendor ecosystem. And the results were higher logistic costs for Yamaha, slower dealer service penetration in Punjab. Honda cemented dominance in the heartland of demand, while Yamaha remained alien and distant from the mass market. Number seven, human resource development gap. Honda has the advantage in many cases. The company sent many engineers, technicians, and workers abroad, that is to Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, for intensive training of its employees. Built a knowledge share culture, skills continuously upgraded. Returnees became master trainers for new hires, multiplying the effect. Whereas Yamaha, in most of the cases, this area was neglected, workforce largely static, with limited exposure to modern manufacturing practices. That is, in that case, it failed to build internal champions who could drive efficiency, localization, and innovation. Number eight reason which we can consider is technology transfer and vendor development gap. Honda largely had the biggest advantage that it signed multiple technical transfer agreements with global companies, especially from Japan. The someone some companies can be the list includes Denso for electrical components, that is ACG, etc. Showa for shock absorber, that is suspension. Shindengen for regulator rectifier and CDI. Nippon Leakless for gaskets. Honda Foundry for piston. Mitsuba for horn. Tsuchiya Kogyo for stripes. FCC clutches. Honda Lock for locks and keys. Uehara nameplate for emblems, Denso for ignition coil, Keihin for carburetors, and Daido for the drive chain, and Atsumi Tech for drive or drum gear shift. And these partnerships accelerated localization, ensured consistent quality, gave Pakistan vendor ecosystem a world-class technical exposure. Yamaha weakness: Yamaha relied too heavily on the imported kits, did not sign enough global technology agreement to support vendor growth. It failed to create mutually reinforcing vendor ecosystem, that is, supplier stayed weak, cost stayed high. Now we draw, after this discussion, we can draw Yamaha failure map. If we now work at Yamaha collapse holistically, now we can consider the following factors. That is governance and management failures, family run, no professionals, family dominance, lack of professional decision making. Number two, product and market fit failures. Ignored 70cc component, no research, wrong product strategy, ignored 70cc mass market, focused only on 125cc niche market. Constant localization failures, no aggressive localization, stayed too import heavy, making pipes too expensive. Market and ecosystem weakness, weak dealers, resale value, poor dealer reach, and market penetration. External pressure, Honda dominance, volume wise, Chinese competition, and macro shocks. Strategic and location misstep, Karachi plant versus Punjab, strategy location error, in the Karachi versus Punjab heartland of the motorcycle market. Neglect of human resource, no structured training or limited training and talent stagnation. Technology transfer gap, few global linkages, weak vendor network. Yamaha failure was, in fact, Yamaha failure was multi-dimensional, but adding the plant location disadvantage highlights another layer. Together, these created a structural disadvantage Yamaha could never overcome. In a sense, Honda invested in people plus partnership, while Yamaha relied on products plus branding. Over time, people and partnership built resilience, while Yamaha model broke under cost pressure. Conclusion: in the end, we would like to say Honda planted deep roots in Pakistan industrial and consumer ecosystem, while Yamaha hovered above it, reliant on branding, imports, and wishful thinking. When economic headwinds arrived, Honda's ecosystem absorbed the shocks, but Yamaha fragile model collapsed. Yamaha exit is therefore not just a business failure, but a powerful lesson. Long-term success in emerging market comes not from brand strength alone, but from localization, ecosystem building, and particularly investment in people. My personal view is, as far as Pakistan is concerned, it is not simply the competition that killed this company. Yamaha itself committed suicide. We shall continue to discuss this subject, that is Yamaha exit from Pakistan. Thank you and thank you very much.